Good morning. I'm Storm Track Meteorologist Evan Beedron. All throughout last night into the early part of this morning, we had some mainly clear skies. So a few high, thin clouds passing towards the east. And look at our holding care right now, just clear skies as you continue to go throughout the early part of your Saturday morning. And taking a wide view of our satellite and radar, you can see our jet streams far off towards the north, mainly out of the country into southern Canada. You have our area of low pressure way off towards the south and east, south and west, giving us that ridge of high pressure settling in across much of the western portion of the country, giving us that summer-like weather we saw yesterday, and we'll be experiencing all throughout this weekend into the start of the new work week. Taking a close look at satellite and radar, though, again, you can see a lot of those high, thin clouds streaming off towards the east as you continue to go throughout this morning, and that's about it. That's about what we'll be seeing all throughout the day today. Just a few high, thin clouds as we're expected to stay mostly sunny, allowing temperatures to rise up, feeling much more like summer. And many of us right now starting off in around the middle 50s across northeastern Kansas. A few of us just a little bit cooler as you make your way further towards the east, like in Lawrence, where they're in the lower 50s, and a little bit more warmer air as you go further west in Junction City and Clay Center. That's where we start having temperatures now into the about lower to middle 60s for just a little bit more warmer air. But again, a lot of us starting off maybe just a little bit more cooler, but we'll all be rising into the upper 80s for more summer-like day later on today. Temperatures here in Topeka in the middle to upper 50s, and then same thing with our dew point around the middle to upper 50s as well. And you notice that calm wind, so there could be a few patchy areas of fog due to the temperatures being about the same as the dew and that calm wind helping create a lot of the fog across the area. And that's expected to go away later on this morning around sunrise, and we'll all see temperatures begin to rise up into the upper 80s later on this afternoon and evening. Then we drop back down into the lower 60s later on tonight. And taking a look at where we should be for this time of year, high temperatures should be around the middle to upper 70s, so we're almost 10 degrees above average. And we'll continue to stay that way all throughout this weekend into the start of the new work week. Temperatures well above average. Like I said, wind speed is pretty calm right now to begin your morning, and then they quickly rise into about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so just a light breeze out of the southwest later on today, giving us just a little bit more of that warmer air, and the winds back off again later on tonight into the early part of your Sunday morning. And take a look at dew points over the next few days, sitting pretty comfortable as you go all throughout this weekend. Then they drop down to feeling more dry as we begin the new week. So much more comfortable with the heat starting to settle in across northeastern Kansas. And as you go throughout Saturday and Sunday, mainly clear skies, really no cloud cover to speak of. And it won't be until early on Monday morning we start seeing a little bit more of the cloud cover return, but that's about it. No shower activity expected as you begin the new work week. Just partly cloudy skies as you go throughout the majority of your Monday into Monday night. Just a little bit more cloud cover through the overnight on Monday into Tuesday, but we won't be seeing any sort of shower activity until maybe even the end of next weekend to the start of next week. And taking a look with your extended forecast, again, temperature is starting to cool down into the lower 80s as we begin the new work week. Mostly sunny skies. There's a few more clouds on Monday and Tuesday as temperatures cool down into the lower 80s. Overnight lows holding strong in those about middle to upper 50s. And as we continue to go into the middle part of the week, temperatures in the about lower to middle 80s, and then the dew point or the lower overnight lows still in those lower to about upper 50s to lower 60s. And then again, temperatures holding strong in those lower 80s as we finish out the week going into the start of next weekend. So that summer like patterns will be holding strong as you continue to go throughout the early part of the fall season.